Six, welcome to your November check-in for some free game. So it looks like we're in this soul-searching place after a huge ending, like really the almost the disruption of everything. The disruption of everything. Scorpio new moon was the marker for the door being closed on a lot of things that maybe we like look back and reflect, like our old life, right? So the door was like close to our old life, whether that's old connections, old jobs, old pathways. As a result, Five of Swords says that like we're kind of in a weird place because we're fighting for clarity. We're fighting for, or we were fighting for what we thought was a wish come true, and now it's kind of coming to the realization that that's not quite it. And so as a result, like we feel like we're in the midst of a lot of like competition, maybe disagreements. It seems like there's a lot of conflict going on right now, like really just people being assholes. And then the lack mindset, like that concept. So that thing that I just did is like, oh, it's just people being assholes. We're stuck in that. Because we're addicted to only seeing how folks aren't showing up for us. So as the six deals with harmony, there is a lot of five energy on the board here, where change makes us feel like we are getting further from what we are. In reality, that change, five is required to get to six. Six is the next thing. So the change like creates the harmony. Instead of leaning away from the things that are causing us discomfort, instead of leaning away from like the almost theirs, leaning into those actually brings us the next step in. So the Devil card shows up, and then the Eight of Wands shows up right afterwards. So it's like once we break the hold that addictions have on us, once we break the hold that chaos and change have on us, where it like kind of disrupts us and it throws our whole shit off, it's like by acknowledging that there's only one more step to go, there's only one more sword or coin or wand to get to where we want to be, where we really thrive, we can break an addiction that says it has to come to me fully formed. It has to come to me all the way. And we can move towards things that maybe stem a little bit more from our ideas around what life should look like. And that really transforms us spiritually, where we see harmony of the six in an entirely new way. The harmony of the six is not everybody feels good together. It's everyone sounds good together. It's the resonance, it's the harmony of the notes being sung. And so all we're hearing right now is like, yo, everyone was sustaining this note and you went and changed your note. You fucked it up. So now the note doesn't sound good. And it's like, you're the whole choir. Change these notes too. That's it. Or just fix that one. But like in either direction, success is apparent. You're just at a transitional point, so it feels gross. Now in that case, like I said, we came out of the death card. So with the Scorpio new moon having just happened, I'm more inclined to think that we're with the one voice rather than the six voices. But that being said, that means that we know very specifically how to orchestrate those voices so that they fall into harmony. I'm hoping that this analogy is not lost on you. But I'm kind of like having faith that you get it. But the Page of Swords deals with like new ideas, also a thirst for knowledge. So quite honestly, like if we stay within the realm of that analogy, it's like there's a time to just kind of freestyle sing. Jazz, improvisation, letting the harmony come to you by feeling out what sounds good is really where we're being called, so that we can build our confidence in knowing our range, knowing the expanse of the gap that we're able to fill with our contribution in order to create the harmony that we're looking for. There's a lot of moving parts here. But honestly, like the Hermit being over here on the left kind of tells me that like you know what I'm talking about. So again, staying within that idea of like creating the choir. Every choir needs like a choir leader. They need someone who's like very confident in the words that are being sung. Like essentially the choir leader is able to sing without the choir, and the song still sounds amazing. They still are like delivering 100% their part. It's when you add all the additional voices, sometimes like those voices just pop in and out. Sometimes they're quieter, sometimes they're louder. That's when the whole musical piece becomes clear. And that's where the star card comes in, talking about renewal and rejuvenation and purpose. If you're not aware of the range of notes that you're able to sing in, and you think you can only sing this way, the amount of choirs that you're able to impact, or the amount of spaces you're able to sing in union with what's going on already, decreases. So I think where we're at right now is really Spirit just telling us we need to develop our voice, we need to develop our range. Ooh, yeah! That's it. We need to develop our voice, we need to develop our range. There are things that we need to figure out internally that allow us to speak externally around the needs that we have. But until we get to that point, those needs cannot possibly be met, and there will not be harmony. So right now, the focus for the 6 over the next month is really about figuring out how to be the best individual contributor. So many of us are being called to challenge ourselves with the kind of like the weaknesses of our life path. And I wouldn't even say weaknesses, it's just like a different level of the polarity. And so if 6 is about harmony, that means that 6 has to be very informed about lack of harmony, has to be informed about the individual. And so the Moon card shows up, 2 of Swords shows up, and it kind of suggests that like we're not sure where we best stand. We're not sure what choir we best feel a part of, or what kind of music we really want to make, and because of that, we're not clear on the crowd that we want around us. There's nothing wrong with that, but until you figure out what songs you want to sing, you won't recognize what choir is best for you or what slot is available for you that you can best stand in. And so basically, fall in love with the music before you head over to the audition for the performance. And right now, this is a call for us to fall back in love with the music. For any 6s out there that are musicians, bro, I'm really excited to see what you come up with, because you got some shit on you, dog. So I'm excited to hear some new art from people. But if you're looking to get deeper into that, please, like, I have a creative consult where I work with people energetically and spiritually around the creative ideas that they have and what they want to bring forth. So definitely head over to the link in my bio, because we can book a session and really get into what you're trying to create specifically, see if maybe I'm a part of your choir. In the meantime, look up, appreciate you, and we'll check back in with you next month for some free game. Peace.